guys, welcome back. It's class 5 and today we're going to do shadow. Now I'm not going to do anything too complicated because I realize for a lot of you this is your first time and it is a little bit nerve-wracking adding shadow onto your pictures. I understand that. So we're going to take it easy, not too much, and we'll finish this picture off. I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions of people come together to make the next step in their artistic journey. There are thousands of classes that you can choose from in topics such as fine arts, creative writing, graphic design, photography, and more. Lots more. In fact, there are thousands of classes to choose from. Skillshare classes combine a combination of both a video lesson and a class project. These classes are designed to fit your schedule and your skill level. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from the community of millions. Most classes are under 60 minutes with a short lesson that fits any schedule. Because of Skillshare's great generosity, the first 1,000 people who hit the link in the description and sign up will get the first 2 months free. You can't go wrong. It's a free education. If you're enjoying my colored pencil lessons, there's another teacher on Skillshare, Jasmine Suzak, that is a similar class. She's an excellent teacher and a fantastic artist. Finally, we're going to get to the shadows on this picture today. In the last class, we talked about the differences between shade and shadow. Shading forms the structure of the object. It makes the curves. It gives the illusion of the shape of the object. Shadows cast off an object, and you can see the shadows from my hand, and it has nothing to do with the shading that's on my hand. It's got all to do with what's coming off of my hand from the light. So we're going to take a look at this picture and we're going to see where we can add in that shadow. And I know it's nerve-wracking. You have this really pretty picture. You want to leave it alone. It's perfect. You're proud of it. And now I'm asking you to go take black or gray and draw on it. And you're going, oh my God, I can't do this. But once you get past that fear that you're going to destroy your picture, and I know you're all going to have it, you're going to see that your pictures will take on a much nicer look and a much more natural look. So what we're going to be doing today is cast shadows. We're not going to concentrate on reflective shadows, which I'm going to do in a different video because they're a lot more complicated. This is a simple cast shadow, just like what's coming off of my hand. The first thing you're going to have to do is decide where your light is. And not only where your light is, but what time of day it is. The shape of the shadow will be determined by the time of the day or the height of the light. The higher the light, the shorter the shadow. So if your light is coming directly from up above, right above your head, you're going to have a very short, squatty shadow. If it's coming off the side, your shadow will be elongated. So for this, I'm going to do a moderately short shadow. They all have to be the same. When people do shadows and they're different sizes and they're different shapes because they don't have any control and they're not thinking it through, that's when the shadows get wonky. If you stick to the time of day and the direction of your light, you're going to be fine. So I'm going to take my light coming in from this direction. All my shadows are going to tilt to this side. So let's take the first one. And this door frame. Now the door frame doesn't stick out from the house very far. So I'm not going to be doing a very large shadow on it. It's just going to go along the side. And I'm going to use a very sharp pencil, stay in control. Now, in the corners, because it comes like this, is going to be a darker shadow because it's blocking out the light from both directions. So that wasn't too difficult. But look now how this is now standing out away from the house. Now I'm going to look for things that are on this side. Now it would be on this window, we would have a cast shadow coming right off of the wood and a cast shadow right here because this window frame comes slightly off of the house. It's not flat. Now the colors are going to be either grays or black, depending on what your undercolor is. This is a dark picture, so that's why I chose the black. The ground is probably one of the most important places to add your shadows to, and it's going to make the most dramatic difference. Another trick to shadowing is it's darker closest to the object. As it goes away from the object and more light can get in, there's less of a shadow, so you feather it or you shade it from dark to light. So over here, right underneath the plant, it would be very dark. In fact, the whole bottom of the plant should be darker because very little light would get there. Now the shape of the shadow would be determined by the object. You could follow it closely or a little bit loosely. Like over here, I brought since the light is coming this way, I brought the shadow out. And I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to elongate it slightly more over here. And I'm going to do the same over here. And it would be very dark as it's towards the house. In fact, the ground cover itself would be dark. And then I'm going to make it a little bit closer to the plant. Now I would do the same thing with the rocks, bringing them slightly out, just like that. So let's see, what else? Now under here I worked on it a little bit. The top comes over and it's jutting outward, so there'll always be a shadow underneath, even during the day. And I'm going to blend that up a little bit better with my browns. Now this would cast a shadow down onto the ground, especially if the light is coming in this way. Now the flowers are in front, so I don't shadow this in the same place. You just work it out like a puzzle. There's plenty more to do on here. Okay, these boards are coming out from the house slightly. So I'm going to put a small cast shadow on it, which will blend into the leaves. Now, even when you're doing flowers and such, you're going to put cast shadows in a bouquet. So here we have a group of leaves. These leaves would be casting shadows onto each other. And this is how you get flowers and leaves to really look alive. I still have more of the green to fill in on this. Putting in your shadows is all what I consider final details on a picture. Final details can take as long as the actual picture takes. Don't rush through it, and it's the most fun because you really get the most benefit. You see the fruits of your labor coming to life. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on Hyperlapse because this can take me a long time to do. Of course, if you have any questions, I'll pop back in if something comes up that's special. But I'll let you watch me transform this, and then I'll be back at the end.
There was a hazy day downtown LA when I met her on an elevator on its way up to the hotel room of my fiancée. But I never made it there, cause she come tearing through my life like a tornado, coming on hotter than a baked potato. She spin me around and see you later. Wanna hate her, but I love her instead. We caught the red eye to Dubai. She was blowing through my dough like it's going out of style. In general, I was a sensible guy, but that guy died when she come tearing through my life like a tornado, coming on hotter than a baked potato. She spin me around and see you later. Wanna hate her, but I love her instead. Go. Well, I lost my job and all of my money, most of my friends and half of my mind. So messed up, it's a little funny. And I thought for sure that she was mine, but now I'm alone, just trying to get it right, picking up the pieces of my busted life. If she walked into this room tonight, I'd say, baby, won't you come tearing through my life like a tornado, coming on hotter than a baked potato. She spin me around and see you later. Wanna hate her, but I love her instead. I wanna hate her, but I love her instead.
This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test. If you ain't never cheated or been cheated on, then take off your boots, you rhinestone fraud. Well, give me cheating, drinking, and outlaw songs. Hard time, foolish pride, done me wrong. Flirting with the devil, getting right with the man. Ain't men paint songs, one night stands. You can keep your picket fence fantasies and put a cork in your high school memories. This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test. If you ain't never spent a single night in jail, then get another job and I'll see you in hell. I'm drawn like a moth through the neon lights. I need a bucket of beer and someone to fight. Don't call yourself country if your music is shitty, or this Carolina boy will take you down to Fifth City. You know who you are, I ain't gonna name names. Just keep your hands off my country and go back from where you came. My country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test.